Hello everyone, this is Gothhead420. We're gonna play another game against Nicopopol in the Gym Leaders Challenge format. And somebody forgot his shoes apparently. That's funny. Yeah, the Pikachu versus the Charizard trainer right now, huh? It's funny. That's really funny, I must say. Okay, let's have some background music there. Yeah, I used my Colourless-type again. Against the fire deck, apparently. How fitting. Hmm. Hmm. To have some draw support would make some sense. Therefore, we're gonna put the Pidgey. Why haven't I put the Talonflame in the active spot? Or, no, have I just drawn it? Let's see that. Level ball. Oh, okay. I haven't had it on the hand in the very beginning. That's why I did. Talonflame was my very first card. I just pulled. Very disappointing there, I must say. Since Talonflame having 130 HP stage 2 on the in the active, it's nice and everything, and not having to evolve it, but it's an arrow blitz attack, doing well only 40 damage, but searching your deck for any two cards doing that is the strong suit of Talonflame here. That's the idea behind it. Unfortunately, we were one little card short of that. Well, and what's Older Sleuth? Never heard of that word. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. No idea. So yeah, now that we can get rid of Talonflame, let's just get rid of it. And the one and only psychic energy we have priced. Awesome. Of course. Of course. At least there is a prism energy there. I mean, this colorless type deck is a little slow, I must say, but that's why we have so many tanks in the deck. I mean, Snorlax here can get up to let me think, 220 HP maximum. We can buff him up. Our big boy Snorlax there, and I like the artwork. I cannot lie. I mean, imagine bouncing on that big belly when he's full and sleeping and not being able to be woken up. Boom, boom, boom. That would be fun. Like a bouncing castle for kids. But then it wakes up and beats up your opponents. That's fun. That's why I like the stylish collapse attack. I mean, it's just 120 damage. And I actually thought about including the Gormandize Snorlax instead, but the Gormandize Snorlax has even less HP, which I do not like. And the attack Body Slam takes 4 energies instead of 3, and it's doing less damage. Therefore, this collect and collapse Snorlax appeared to be good in my opinion. Okay, maybe I should remove the one BD I got in the deck, since I only have one basic energy in the deck. But let's just trap our opponent there with his 2 retreat costs. Then we just put some energy on our Snorlax there, because it makes sense, to be honest. Because the triple acceleration energy can be saved for the Licky there. Because the Licky will go crazy. Discarding the top card of your opponent's deck, it discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, and discarding a random card from our opponent's hand. It's let's go crazy. I like it, to be honest. It's very disruptive and doing some pretty hefty damage. 90 HP is almost enough to take out most things, except Arcanine there. Heat tackle. Oof. 190 damage. And Grand Flame for only 3 energy. That's pretty good energy support, I must say. Our opponent, Nicopopol here, obviously knows how to select a Pokemon from his deck. Like Makago, for example, with Smooth Over is very strong because you can just search your deck for any card and put it on top of your deck. And with a little teeny tiny draw support, or simply waiting till the next round, you can get any card, which is pretty strong in this format. I cannot lie. That's why the Le Parfum ability of Roserade, I think it was, is so incredibly strong. I cannot lie. Okay, let's do the Snorlax Collapse attack. Yeah, an Oranguru. That's another one we like. Because we do not want to end our opponent right now. We just shuffle that back in. Shuffle it back in deeply. I mean, doing 120 damage would be nice, because then we would definitely take out anyone else. First of all, I want to take out the evolved Pokemon there, because yeah, I assume that's a mighty tactic of our opponent. Maybe it would have made more sense to attack the Arcanine, since the Arcanine is an attacker that dish out 190. Unfortunately, we do not have any equipment on our Snorlax there, but with the buff padding, we can get our Licky at least to 180. Ah, okay, that's and with the stadium, then we would get it to 200. Did I? Yes, 200. And then we would even survive a incredible heat tackle from Arcanine there. That we would survive this. Because getting our boys tanky, that's the tactic here. Cannot lie. See, and it seems to be highly disruptive what we did. It seems to be highly disruptive, I cannot lie. And now we actually should play the Guzma and Hala there for a better stadium and for some equipment, so we will survive a heat tackle. This would be nice, yes, I will not lie. Or we just retreat with a floatstone. Do I have a floatstone in this deck? I can't even remember. Doesn't matter at all. We'll get there when we get there, right? Or just like this. Whoa! Licky even survived that. I like it. That's nice. Licky, stay in there, Mahiki. I do not have any fire energy, therefore it makes more sense to do this. And we do just go crazy. Because makes all the sense in the world, to be honest. Let's get rid of the BD. No! Yes! Indeed, my friend, indeed. Let's go crazy. Licky. See this one and that one and just another. Let's go for a powerful energy, because then we will be more powerful next time. See, now we are buff. We are just buff. Let's go crazy. Yes, discard that one. Sheesh, that's a Discord. Why is Discord? It's giving me any notifications. It's just 10 on level that I have joined the Discord today. The Arcanine is now doing 50 damage to itself and taking itself out if it's attacking this way. Funny thing is, I think that the Grand Flame would be the better choice for our opponent. And we have more and better attackers there, so therefore I think we're good to go right now. Pretty well. We're gonna put the powerful energy on the tail down there, because with the Swallow we can take 2 prize cards. The Ancient Trade Swallow, or whatever its name is, in case we will not survive this, since I mean, like 50 damage of combustion is it's not on the big side, I must say. Okay, unfortunately Yeah, let's just get the Licky Tongue back into the game. It wasn't the best choice now because we could not recycle a tool card, but yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense, I must say. And then we just get rid of the max potion there because we do not have any damage on us right now. We did play an energy, therefore let's just collapse. Take a nap, my big boy. 220 HP on that big boy, like I said. No? Since each colorless Pokemon in play gets plus 20 HP, and those 50 HP plus from the buff padding leads in a Snorlax with 220. That's a buff boy. A big boy. See, in the Cape of Toughness would even buff up our Oranguru there to 170. Yep, alternatively, I would have put the Cape of Toughness on the Snorlax, because it's still basic, same effect. But the buff padding would have been nice on the Licky. Cannot lie. Let's get rid of the max potion again, because we have not sustained any damage. And we are not supposed to play this one. Let's just play the Cape of Toughness for a good reason. And let's get rid of that gosh darn Macago there. Since it's so yeah, essential for draw control of our opponent, it made all the sense in the world to just gust it out and get rid of it. We now have plenty of energy in play. That's nice. Twin energy and some power energy. I can only hope that Snorlax is waking up. Yes, my boy. My big boy. Who's my big boy? Yes. I mean, like, being tired all day long, yeah, you gotta take a nap, of course. Okay, let's put that on the Oranguru. And let's do the Professor, because we got plenty cards and we want some fresh ones. See, I could use the helmet there and then play the Evo Incense for the Swallow, because draw support is not really desperately needed right now. To have another fresh attacker is needed, yes. That's why. And the Collapse will not take out our opponent. Thing is, if we then do a wing attack or a peck with Swallow, the ability it has would lead to 2 prize cards for us. Therefore, a pull back would even make all the sense in the world, I must say. Just to get this extra prize card. With a nice switch, this would be better, I cannot lie. Instead of a simple retreat to get rid of all this energy. But I would prefer a takeout from a Swallow. Swallow. It's like swell. Therefore, see, it has only 90 HP, but finishing off an opponent with the wing attack does only 70 damage right now. But finishing off an opponent with the wing attack leads in 2 prize cards instead of 1, and that's why this Swallow is in there. Only because it's so friggin' strong. I mean, it gains 30 HP by evolving. That's the minimum in my opinion. That's the least that one can do. Huh? You know? See? You know what I mean? It's the least one should be able to evolve. Okay. I think we're gonna pull back. Yes, we're going to pull back and attack with the Swallow, since it makes all the sense in the world. Yes. Then we just play Winona there. Yes, to get some draw support still done. And the Ditto is not needed in my opinion. And we do not have any fire, as far as I know, available to us right now. Okay, that's cool. So let's just bench it, just because. Yeah, and get rid of the Giant Heath. Because we do not want our opponent to draw some energy cards. And let's just do the wing attack, because now we can draw 2 prize cards. Yes, there's my psychic energy. So strong. Taking 2 prize cards is pretty nifty in this format. I cannot lie. Whether you use a Guzzlord in a dark deck, and then use its attack that lets you take two prize cards, or if you have an swallow like this and an colorless, or if you have if you have an Articuno with the same ability, it's the same thing. GG. I cannot lie. I'm gonna put you down now. I'm gonna gust up the boy. Oh, there's a fire. See, there's a fire. I mean, I wouldn't wanna do anything left with this, but see, now I could copy an attack, which would be nice. GG, well played. It was fun. We're gonna just use the Primate Wisdom just for funsies, just because, and show off our Reds challenge here. And it was fun. It was nice. GG. Sheesh. The power is low. Victory. It was fun. Have a nice one, y'all.